Alright, Danny Boy is back, and in this video I'm gonna show you the real, true, unsaturated market strategy. How I proceed, what my thoughts are while in the process, and how you can manage to do the exact same thing I'm doing for 2 years now. So keep listening because I'm not only showing stats to you, but I'm showing you my kind of views on everything. I give you my perspective if this has a chance or this hasn't a chance. And I will reveal in the process a lot of smaller things. And also because you have asked me that a lot, I will show you also my Facebook ads to some winning products. So here we are right now at one of my winning products section. It's in a German store, pretty good. We scaled that on the 9th and today we are through. I think our limit went a bit up. You know, on Facebook there's a limit to spend 5k per day. You have to write Facebook so they can uplift that limit. But today it's pretty good. It's 14 German time. It's going great. Yeah. I guess that product will go pretty good till 300k or something. Yes, alright. That's the structure of the video. The unsaturated market strategy. First I will show you some research, how I do research, how you can do research. Then I will show you what kind of system I have in place, because nobody's talking about that. Everyone is like, okay, you just have to test, you just have to do that, and everyone is just like overvalued with all those informations. No, you have to have a system in place so you can test more, you can separate your time with more value of things and make some real money. Testing process, how I test and what I do after I found the winning product and how I test afterwards. So let's start with the research. I highlighted AdSpy because AdSpy is the most valuable research currently besides other ad spying softwares on the market. AdSpy is the platform which I'm using currently a lot, so that's why if you don't have AdSpy yet, I have a link in the description down below. You can click there, you can get a free trial. The platform is brilliant. Just let me show you what it has to offer. In AdSpy you can look up all the ads that are currently or have been in the market. You know, some dropshippers are deleting their ads and you can't find them anymore anywhere else. Only in that chance when some platforms like AdSpy save them for later on. So I don't want to show you how I do research in the American market, but I want to show you the smaller things you can do. So I'm always like looking up Shopify as a technology or ClickFunnels, but from my experience, most like wealthier, like the most wealth is lying in Shopify. And if people do a ClickFunnel, sometimes it's worth it, but I'm against to do like a separate funnel or like one product page, because I think like you can optimize more things on the Shopify page itself, on the product page, as for example translating the videos, as opposed to making an own funnel for that and writing like huge copy text. So here you will see like common dropshipping products. I guess if you didn't try all of them in some untraded market, you should definitely do it. But I will show you guys some more recent methods I'm using. So the first thing is you want to test products that are working pretty good now. Even if they went like viral in the US, you have to look that they went viral in the last months. Otherwise, you know, I've tested products like sugar cotton and other products like these. They are too old, and even the people in unsaturated markets, we are not the only one who are selling in unsaturated markets. They have already tested them, because that was the strategy of like 2017, 18. People just went on Facebook and they looked up like the most common products, or they went to AliExpress. They went up looking up the most recent products, the most like common, most sold products, and they tried first them. So that's always the first thing you have to remember if you're following the unsaturated market strategy. People will try first those products which are the most like obvious that went good, and most of them went pretty good. I can show it later to you guys. So let's take, for example, February till today, right? So now it's already a bit different. Now you see all the English ads which went viral in the last time. I mean, these products, I know kind of all of those products. Here's the first product which went viral. I think it's in Spain, Brazil. Brazil, Spain. Fuck them. Why don't they show me if it's Spanish or... I think it's Brazil. Yes, it's Brazil. Be kind, yeah. This kind of thing. Those are all products that went viral in the last time. And you see that from the views they get. It's just amazing. You should definitely try them, because I didn't try like those with words. I'm trying to stick with gadgets or clothes which doesn't have anything like that. But even if you have something like that, you can write a Chinese supplier and you can translate it to a language you are trying to sell to, and yeah, maybe it will work out. So that was the first step. Look at those ads. You can try to separate everything, not only by likes, but for example by shares. So you will get more Facebook ads. Yeah, this product went viral in the last month. It's a pretty good product. And you see it didn't only went viral in the English speaking market, but people are already selling them somewhere else. Spain, Mexico. This product, I don't know. Somebody has to test it. Yeah, new product. I feel a bit ashamed to show you guys those products I want to test by myself. But anyway, I will also show you that I have a lot of products already prepared which I can test. So the next most important step is to look up what the countries are doing. So we're taking France. French. You saw the ads, right? You saw the ads which went viral in the international market. Now we are focusing only on the French ads. And here you see Shopify. I guess they sold the best thing. Quran. Nice. Actually, it's pretty nice. You see that in different countries, different products went viral. And you can look up this trend from two different perspectives. One perspective is that if you see already like products that are doing great in France. They also did great before in America. So what you have to think in this moment is, okay, I can't try this product now in America. I can try it, and actually I'm doing that because sometimes the second option is more valid. Like, not all creatives, not all products were invented in America. So if you see something like that, and I'm not quite sure what it means now, what they sell here, but here this Quran, you can try to sell it in America, in Germany, in Netherlands, and so on, because you never know if they tested it before. You can visit the page and then do a Google reverse search and see, and type in some word of the target language and see if there have been some ads, like some pictures on Google before. But you can't do more. Like, you can look it up, and if you look it up continuously, and if you're doing research like every day, once a week at least, you will know what kind of products work in certain markets and which don't. For example, I know this shirt, it has been huge in America, and now they have run it in France. All right, here same here, relaxing stuff. I know those fixed postures products are going pretty good currently, so if you didn't try them yet, you have missed out a lot. Yeah, you can basically click on one of them here, and you're going on the Facebook page, and here you can also see how many clicks, what their strategy is, what kind of stuff they wrote, if they answered the questions. Like, what I also like to do is like answer the question of the people. I can see what they're writing and so on. So you can do the same strategy for different countries, different languages. You can do, for example, now Netherlands. Always go on the country and the language. It works better. You can also separate it by anything else what it has to offer here, but what I like to do most is just by created between. And also I like to use seam between. So if you do like seam between now, today, the 16th, you can see all ads that are working pretty good even today. So you see this ad, it's still working today. So they started to run the ad on the 15th February and it's going good till now. And what you can take from this ad is that first, they don't know how to scale, because most advanced dropshippers, they scale a product pretty fast. You saw my ads, you saw that I'm scaling it pretty fast. It's going pretty fast. Yeah, I guess I will need probably 10 more days and then the product is finished. Later I will scale it probably with even more money if I find something similar like this, but mostly products will scale between like 5 days till 30 days maximum. Depends like how much options, how much possibility it has. But here the person took too long to scale that product and it's still going pretty good. You see how many comments, how many likes, how many shares it has. It has a lot. Same for him. You see, they even started 2 different ad creatives, and that shows you that this product has a lot of potential. You saw that before here on the French market. Now they tried it also in Dutch. Alright. Yeah, that's a common product. Now they have tried it already in Dutch, but I think it doesn't went viral because you see they don't have many comments, no many shares yet. They are struggling to run it. This product is pretty good. again, depends on what you're trying to sell, but I didn't saw, for example, this ad before anywhere in the American market, and now they are using it there. It's amazing. Like sometimes you just have to look up what other countries are doing and then try to sell that maybe again in America. Or as my other strategy is going, you're trying it in English and then you're seeing like which countries are doing good. You see that Sweden, for example, buys that products a lot, or Germany. Then you're targeting only that country. You're translating everything and targeting specifically the country itself. It's a really amazing strategy. Alright, ad spy, pretty good. Let's move on. The next method is Facebook. Alright, here is my group on Facebook. Yeah, guys, if you didn't join my group yet, it has already 2,500 members. People are posting, people are asking questions, pretty active. I get like 20 posts a day, many comments. They even want me to write now a guide on how to get Stripe. Anyway, what I want to show you guys is, for example, how you can find, how you can get inspiration from other people. Like for example, if you're seeing like someone is doing good, yeah, like they are like this guy, for example. I don't care. Like I will show you what he has to offer, because I think he didn't use any unsaturated market strategies in his case study yet. So I think I can let myself allow to show you that, guys. Internet is slowly. Alright, I clicked on his page. Now I can see what kind of likes he had, and what do we see here? I think like those, yeah, I think those products are dropshipping products. Let's see it together. Oh yeah, it's dropshipping. So we are on a page, test the load. Get good internet if you wanna make good money. It's the most important thing for you. And also if you're traveling somewhere, always check before on the internet. So I guess it looks better than most dropshipping stores. We don't know if they are dropshipping or not, but take that as an inspiration. Look at that, like they are trying to sell products that are not that common, and probably they are doing pretty good with that. You can, for example, take this address here, go to AdSpy. You can take the landing page URL and then post it here. Now you see what kind of advertisement they did. Alright, maybe they're not doing pretty good, because most here ads didn't went viral. But we don't know, like maybe they are using different strategies, maybe they are just stupid and don't know how to scale. And here you have to see the chance. When they have good products and you find them somewhere, if you have a good supplier and he will show you the products, you can get the inspiration from them and use the products and run ads for it. Like most products that went viral for me could also go viral for somebody else, but I scaled them before them, so I had the better chance. Here again, I guess, yeah, some common dropshipping story. I have this kind of tab always here, so I don't have to put this kind of URL, this kind of code inside the URL. Here I see what products sold pretty good. I know this product, this is also pretty common. Yeah, here you see what kind of stuff went viral for them. You can do the exact same method, just go at AdSpy put it in the URL, delete that stuff. Everything is ordered by shares, and here you see this went viral. And it's still going. We saw that this product is the best selling from their store, and yeah, I can tell you more, guys. Another strategy what I like to use is just to take this address, put a plus behind it, and then I'm seeing how many clicks they had. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm getting currently more clicks, but it depends. Like sometimes sometimes CTR is bad, but people on your side are converting better, or the other way around. So you can take that as a measure. You can take that as a measure that the ad is still going good. You see less people are clicking on that, but you can always optimize it. You can, like, if you saw that, you can take a better ad creative, you can take a better thumbnail, but as I will say later, test this product at least in 2 different countries. Anyways, last site probably, yeah, I guess it's also, yeah, you see they are dropshipping. I guess I don't have to click on that now. Just take that as an inspiration. Look up what they do. 1 second. You can take let's go for 1 second again on the site. You can take the address and go into similar web. And you see how good they are ranking, how many views they will get per month. Maybe I have to say that those numbers are not fully true. Mostly it's more, and they can't track all views, but you can take that as a measure. You can see, okay, they are a new site, and mostly like new sites are really hard to track. They have to get ranked before Spain, Italy, social. If you have a bigger site, you will get more stats here, and look up for your own. I'm here presenting you some good tools which you can use for doing some own research. Alright, next method. Look up what specific interest a country has. Germany, e.g. football and cars. You have to be cultural aware which kind of things are happening in the world right now. So I know, for example, in America, the 4th of July are a huge celebration. Everyone is buying stuff they don't need, and you can make a lot of money. The same applies for Germany. If you sell something which has to do with football, don't sell any copyright, but sell like a ball or like something fancy in a football area, you could probably do a lot of money there. And also with cars, if you sell like one of our first viral products was something that has to do with cars, and it only worked in Germany because it's the land of cars. France, you can use luxury products or woman stuff, like woman dresses, woman, like beauty stuff. French people liking that a lot. Italy, a lot of fashion. Spain, everything what is like going good. And probably you will find more. Probably you will find like more hobbies, more kind of interest a country has. If you test one product in one country, it can work pretty good, and in another country, it doesn't look good. I will show you later on the Facebook ads why this certain product went viral in Germany, but didn't went viral in other countries probably. So AliExpress. People are also asking like, Danny, how do I know if one product has potential in one country or not? How do I know if this product has been tested before there or not. What I like to use else is to go on the AliExpress page of the product I want to sell. This is just an example. I don't want to sell it. You can take it if you want it. And I like to go here down and see if people are aware that they can buy it. Because mostly people say, oh, I'm so scared that people would just go on AliExpress and buy the product then. And here I've selected everything by photos. Everyone who applies, like who wrote a text, is not a dropshipper. So here I see the most common countries where people buying the product. It's mostly like Russia, Turkey. And even if you want to sell like to Russia or Turkey, you can still do it because people are aware of it. But if you sell something which looks so unique, people won't find it, like especially like fashion. Like how should people search for it on AliExpress if you sell some clothes or jewelry? It's really hard to describe a lot of jewelries and people like to buy immediately. Yeah, you see like no European countries. One was US before, one was Netherlands. But you see it's mostly undeveloped countries. Yeah, Spain, okay. Brazil, Korea, Turkey, Portugal. Russia, France. You can take that as a clue. You can build up your mind by different perspectives by yourself. If you take like all stars, you will find probably more. And you can see like from a country when it has, for example, a lot of buys from America, you will see that one dropshipper has bought that product here in this kind of time, 3rd June. If it goes good, there are also some extensions which show you when a product got bought, how many times. You can take that all as a clue on which unsaturated markets are saturated, which are don't. And sometimes if you see, for example, this product sells pretty good in the Netherlands in the last 5 days, you can take that as a clue to also sell in the Netherlands with that product, because no one can scale that fast and most beginners can't scale at all. So if you know how to scale, and I will show you how I scale, you have an advantage and you can take that product and scale it before them. You have to have SOP in your company so you can scale it pretty fastly. Next thing, Just Has product recently got viral. Yeah, as I said before on Ad Spy, just look up products that went viral in the last time. Also, if you're looking up different ads, Facebook will show you more ads that went viral. Just scroll through and then look up the comments and look up how old the ad is. If it's not too old, I like to test it anyway. If I see, for example, an ad that went viral in the last 10 days and has not reached the limit, and I mean like most ads have to reach at least minimum 1 million views. That's like the minimum. Like everything under that is not viral for me. And after that, the product can still like grow and reach 5 million, 10 million, 50 million, 20 million views. It's not so uncommon. If you find something that could reach 20 million potential views, you know you have a viral product, like super hot trending, super viral product. Just test, see which kind of things work for you, which kind of don't work for you, and yeah, use it for the unsaturated market strategy. Next point, how do I say it? Have a system in place. Yes, have a SOP, have a standard operation procedure to know exactly when to do which stuff. You can't test everything. You have to have some things that have worked out for you in process. So what I like to use are those kind of sources. I will blur it anyway, but I show you how it looks like. So I have on OneDrive all videos uploaded that I want to use that are new. Here I will just send a link to my employee. Then I am also blurring that, but here on Trello I have all products I want to test, and you see it's a lot. I think it's like more than 150 products now. Here are the products that I want to test in general. Here are the important products I want to test that should be tested now. Here are the finished products that has been tested already. People can, my employees can fix the images. Some products I don't want to test at all, maybe later if I have like some other things in my company already set up. Then I'm also blurring that, but I'm writing every procedure down on Evernote. You see I have a lot of files there and also a lot of like notes. Yeah, I'm always documenting what I'm doing. I'm doing that for my own. I like to use it more than to have a clipboard or some notebook with me. I have it with me because sometimes I have to like draw something and it's better to draw it on real paper than to write. But mostly I can have all my thoughts on one place on Evernote and can share it with between my mobile device and my computer. Alright. Yeah, by the way, I forgot to show you global shop list. It's also a pretty good site where you can see the biggest online stores. Mostly they are like international English. You can get inspiration here, and if you found some good products that are not obvious dropshipping products, you can do research and see how you can get them and try to sell them then in unsaturated markets. Because mostly, like if you have a bigger brand, they don't deal so much in translating it. It's a lot of chance for you to take the money. I guess like most people who are watching that, they want to build first a lot of money and then afterwards a brand to have something stable. So it's okay. It's okay if you copy a bit. Yeah, on WhatsApp we are communicating. So I have a deal with all my employees. We are writing on WhatsApp. WhatsApp is like my business source. Like if somebody wants something really urgent from me or important, they have to call me. Otherwise, WhatsApp is like my business, my friends, and so on. I'm also not separating friends, family, and so on anymore because I think like it's all one. And if you really love what you're doing and if you're like really honest about that, you will put everything in one basket anyway. It's just your life. You can't separate your life. It's all a life. There's no work-life balance. It's all one life. It's all about like what do you want to do whenever you want to do. And Facebook Ads Manager, one person is doing that. I have multiple employees who are doing different kind of things in the process. One is translating everything with DeepL. I can show it again. I think I showed it many times, but I will show it again. I'm writing something, the language is detected, and I can translate it on the languages I want to. Then I can also say if one word doesn't fit and have other translations, but mostly it works out. I can copy it and post it. Mostly what we do is copy the ad, copy of the competitors, and then maybe add some smaller things because the procedure of my employee is have first attention grabbing text in the first place, then a bit description, then some product details, and then again ATC. Again, like you have to buy now, it's on sale, come on, buy now. That's why it's all one thing. DeepL is pretty good, and we are using it also for the Facebook ads and all the translation for the videos. So if we found one winning product and it's going pretty good in one market, we will translate it to the specific region. Then what we do, we translate the video on different languages. To edit the video, it takes 1 or 1.5 hours. But to translate it, if you have the video ready, it depends, but mostly it's like 5 minutes per country, 5 minutes to type in here all the translations and then to put it in your Shopify. So that's kind of the procedures we have. Now we're coming to the interesting part. How do we test? So we test in at least 2 different countries. Why? Because I think it takes too much time to test in all countries. And if you test only in one country, you can be unlucky and the product could be tested before that there. I think not most people are trying different countries. Like what most people do is either sell in America, in like the English speaking market, or they say I will only sell in France. I'm only selling in France. I'm concentrating my whole focus there. So that's why there are not many people who are selling in France, but also in Germany, Netherlands, Sweden, Israel, Malaysia, China, Chinese speaking countries, Spanish speaking countries, and so on. That's why you have a whole bigger chance in succeeding if you just test that in 2 different countries. You can also test it in 3, it depends on you really, but I test in 2 different countries. And I like to split test it a bit, so I'm not only stuck in 2 exact countries. What I look for are high CTR, low CPM, and of course the return on investment has to be high. Like sometimes you can have a cost per purchase of $50, but if you still make good return on investment because people are buying more things than one, it always depends on the return on investment. If you don't have it as in view on your ad account, you're just stupid. So that's my ad manager. I like to do things as you can see here. Return on investment is always in the first place. CPM, it's also always there, and CTR. That was my winning product. You see return on investment is on 5.24. I feel a bit ashamed because we could scale it a bit faster, but Facebook set a limit on 5k and we are still waiting till they give us 20k or 50k to spend on a day. CTR, if you have a winning product on video, this CTR should be at least 3. In the beginning it was 5 for us, and now it went down to 3.69. That's the same dates as 9 to 16 as it was in Shopify. You can scroll back to see that it's both the same. To the scaling process, yeah, some people have recommended us to do lookalikes, but I don't know, I think without targeting you can also saturate 80% of the market and you don't have to deal with the last 20%. You can of course do that, but depends whether you want to have the big money or the small money. And yeah, that's how it goes. I will show you from the first state how we scale it. So I'm not we really just test with one ad set and one ad creative. There's only one there, you see. From this moment I saw, okay, CPM is a bit higher than 10, but it doesn't matter because cost per ad are 47%, it's nothing. And return on investment was on 16, even if I spent it only $14. We spent it $14 because we started the ad probably at 16 o'clock, so we could only yeah, we always put budget on $50 or 35. It depends like on the product. The higher cost the product has, the more we use as a budget, the lower cost it has, the lower we use it. So that was the first day when I realized, okay, the product is good. And here we also already scaled that in Germany. We already tried it in Germany, but we tried it before in France. So the problem was that in France it went good. It had a return on investment of 4, and then we scaled it, and then it broke down, and then we didn't do much profit anymore. But in Germany it worked 1,000 times better, like 1,000 times. We also did it in Spain now, and we are scaling it in Spain, but we're using another ads manager. It's going good, but German has the most potential here, just because of the interest, I guess. So the 9th was like, okay, it's going pretty good. Amount spent like 1,500 here. And then I was so eager that I wanted to do 3 more ads to see whether the product is really like super viral. It was also like Saturday, and Saturday always works the best. But you see from the return on investment, I shouldn't like copy it. You should always start your ads at 0 a.m, 12 a.m, midnight. Because otherwise, if you're starting to spend in the middle of the day, you won't make so much money, because Facebook is just like stupid. I don't know. Have one ad set as retargeting video, and 95% of people who have watched the video and retargeted visitors, the people that link clicked that. But you see the return on investment was pretty high. We did like nearly 20k. Facebook is not tracking everything, but I guess you know that. I don't have to explain it. CTR amazing from what you see. Yeah. Inside the ad manager, it looks like this. Daily budget 500. I don't have to show it now, but we scale the ad set. Okay, maybe I show it. So on 9th we had spend of 266. We still had it the same day because we didn't want to scale it anymore. But as of yesterday and so on, we scaled it a bit more. So we put a higher budget and we reached our limits. But if we go on, we will just put a higher amount spent here per ad set. We are not changing any ad set or creating any different sets. We don't use CBO yet. CBO you can use in the later future when it's more mature, when it's giving better results. But for now, this strategy works good, and we're good with that. You see the stats, they are pretty good. Like you can't expect to have more than that. I would even scale it more till it would reach a return on investment of 2, because it's still profitable and we are taking all the money out of the product. Because now people could steal the product and then the product would die out sooner for us. But as we go, we are good. We scaled it already 1 week and nobody's doing great nowadays. So it's also summertime and most people are focused on something else probably. It's like the dropshipping stop. Like most dropshippers are doing pretty good, like in the last 4 months of the year, when all the holiday seasons and like winter, Christmas starting. But we are doing great now. So 500 ad spent. We are targeting the German speaking countries: Luxembourg, Australia, Switzerland, Liechtenstein. Always age 21. All men, German. We targeted some interest to see if it works, but actually we targeted a whole niche. So we are not targeting specific interest, but like the whole niche. But only because like we know that, we know exactly what kind of people would buy the product. If you don't know, if you have like a viral product, like some things for the car, you don't know which kind of people would buy that. Maybe the wife would buy it or somebody else. But here it's so obvious that only like those kind of people would buy it. Yeah, we always exclude AliExpress, people who know AliExpress or Facebook for business. It's super important. Then we like to use Facebook newsfeed, Instagram feeds. That's the most important part. Story works really good. Facebook did a good job, and now it works amazing with stories. You don't even have to do the format and horizontal sphere, but you're just running the same ad as you do for the feed in the stories. Yeah, that's the best parts. I can recommend you to test all if you found something good, but always start to test with Facebook feed and Instagram story. All mobile devices, conversion 7 days click and 1 day view. We don't do cost per control, we pay by impression, and delivery type is standard. Now you saw how we run the ads. It's nothing spectacular. It's really nothing like, it's no magic behind it. Just run it like this and you're good to go. Okay, if you found something that works okay, you can also test in the beginning directly different thumbnails, because mostly it depends all on the thumbnails. You can test, for example, 2 different ad creatives, both with $25 ad spend per day. Kill it after half day. If it doesn't work, don't wait like other gurus say for 3 days till it works or not. It mostly won't if it doesn't work good in the first half day. But test different thumbnails, because it hires the CTR and more people are likable to click on it. Also test, if you have like 2 different videos you can take from somewhere, just test both. It depends good. But mostly, like in my opinion, it's easier for me to test more products a day than to test different ad creatives. And secondly, look what people are commenting. Look if you have some mistakes in the ad copy. See if the price is too low, too high. See if you didn't wrote some informations on the side. Like those can kill your conversion, and I would correct them immediately to see if the product has potential or not. But only if like you will get some ATCs in your basket and you will get a slightly high CTA. You know, if you see some potential in the product, then you can correct some smaller mistakes to see if it has more potential. And then afterwards, if you found that the product has good potential, do those things, but only afterwards. Translate first everything with DeepL. Don't hire somebody who translates everything, because you will pay just a bunch of unnecessary money. We have one person who is translating everything in every language. And I would also recommend you to do the same. But if you want, you can do it afterwards. If you found one winning product, as I showed you before, with this return on investment of 16, you know it will work. You don't have to split test anymore. Let it proofread for your own, or translate it back. So take the text and put it on Google, for example, and see what you wrote there on the language. Next point, translate the video. So what I don't like to do, because it takes too much time, we need with our translator at least like 1.5 hours that he makes the video better and translate the video. So it's really unnecessary for us to translate every video to see if it works or not. I can even tell you, we have tried one German ad, like German video in America, and people converted. Like, even if you think like, okay, people will convert if they see something in English, but they are German, we did the other way around, and people converted because mostly people see an ad and they will know what you're selling. If you sell something which is necessary for them, they will buy anyway. They don't have to like wait till you translate everything. But if you take 1.5 hours to translate it, and if you pay for your translator $5, $10 an hour, it's worth to translate it, right? But only afterwards. And I'm not recommending to do one product pages, because here you take minimum 5 hours till you like do a really good landing page with all like reviews and like here and bam 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 and da-da-dim. I know those one product pages, they look extremely good. They look like a real startup, but it takes too long. We tried them, it takes like 5 hours and the CTR rises a bit. Yeah, it's really a bit. Mostly people are looking for reviews on the Facebook post itself. They don't believe like the post you will do on the product page. Like, it's not a system they believe in. They will rather look up in the internet. Yeah. Create other videos before the ad get exhausted. So we will also probably get into exhaustion when it will reach 300k. That's why we translate the video already from 2 different video editors. So we have 2 different videos already ready when the video gets exhausted, and it will probably last for another 100k. But people get exhausted if they see the same ad all the time, and Facebook don't like to show the same ad all the time. That's why use different videos if you want. Also, for example, if you have one product that is, how do I say it? For example, you have like fitness products. You can target on one hand those like mothers, for example, who want to lose weight, and then on the other side you can target like people who are already a bit fit but like to have like special gadgets to make themselves a bit better. You can cut the video specifically to this specific group and to that specific group. And video tells more than text. I wouldn't waste my time to write different text with different language. Takes too much time. Rather translate the video and show more products of a woman who's training, and then do a video of somebody who's like super fit and who is training with this product. And the last thing, test in all countries you can afterwards. So if you found one winning product, test in all countries you have. In my opinion, wait, I will show you a list. That's like a list of countries you can target, because most of them are GDP friendly. They have a high GDP. Yeah, that's small excerption of the countries I'm targeting. I'm like finishing the list soon. I'm making a huge list with all the GDP per capita, with the payment methods of the country, with the languages spoken, with the races inside the country, which have different kind of problems, needs, and so on. Test in all countries you can. One tactic is to use, for example, the ad and don't do any profits with English speaking, but you see potential there. You see, for example, that it converts good in Sweden, as I said before. Then you can translate the video on Swedish and translate everything on Swedish and test it there. Or you can just test in every country. It's possible. If it's like a new product, if it went viral in the last month in America, you can translate, if it works out in one country, in 2 countries, you can translate it immediately in every country, because the testing process takes less time as you would do different things, and you can scale everywhere there. So that's basically the strategy. I hope I could show you some real proof. I hope I could show you some real inspiration. And now you know how you can money in unsaturated markets. I hope I can make that more than 20k the next days. And yeah, see you guys.